Welcome back to another Daily Glitch where we cover your top news stories each and every day. Fans excited for the Gwent beta are going to have to wait a bit longer, as today CD Projekt Red announced that the beta would be delayed for about a month. Originally announced to launch in September when the Witcher card game was revealed at E3, the developers felt they needed a bit more time to refine before they opened it up to beta testing. CD Projekt Red has made sound decisions in the past with their free content release plan and their DLC, so I think we can hold some faith in them when they decided down a delay. Odds are this delay will help make the game that much better once it launches for closed beta on October 24th. And they said it themselves, delivering a quality game is much more important than keeping a deadline. Another thing we can look forward to early next year is the Halo Wars 2 beta. This additional beta round will happen sometime in early 2017 before the February launch, and will be available for both Xbox One and Windows 10 players. Building off of feedback from the previous beta, the team is excited to show off an updated game with general enhancements, visual adjustments, power, and resource management to make the game flow easier for players. Halo Wars 2 is releasing on February 17th of next year on Windows 10 and Xbox One. Which beta are you most excited for? Let us know in the comments below. And you may have missed it, but another Pokemon Sun and Moon trailer has revealed a mix of new Pokemon and original variants. Additionally, we got to look at two new leaders of this game's antagonist, Team Skull. Let's run through today's trailer reveals for the upcoming Pokemon title Sun and Moon. First, let's look at the newly revealed Pokemon, starting with Morlul. This tiny grass fairy type is a nocturnal creature with glowing spores, which it uses to protect itself when in danger. Next is Pyukumuku, a water-type cucumber Pokemon that is covered in slime and apparently is a bit of an oddity for visiting trainers. An interesting creature is Wishiwashi, a solo small fry that, once it has leveled up enough, will take on a school form using its schooling ability. This form is massive, spanning 26 feet, much larger than when it is swimming solo. Outside of the new Pokemon, we saw even more Alola forms of our favorite classics. The first is Marowak, possibly the most depressing Pokemon of Generation 1, who takes on a Fire Ghost type when in Alola. It is believed that through natural evolutions, Marowak evolves on the island to better fend against the grass Pokemon. Another classic taking on the Alola form is Meowth, which is now a Dark type. It is believed that the Meowth's rich upbringing is what caused it to become a Dark type on the island. And finally, and possibly the fan favorite from this trailer, is the Alola Raichu. Now electric and psychic, this Pokemon uses its tail as a surfboard and has the Surge Surfer ability. This new ability allows it to up its speed when on electrical type terrain. Out of those three, which are your favorite Alola form Pokemon? Let us know in the comments. Now finally, let's take a look at Team Skull, the guys you will constantly be butting heads with as you explore Alola. These guys are just bad for the sake of being bad, and they love to take their activities to the extreme. The ringleader is Guzoma, a young boy who has a history with Professor Kukui and the island captains, which most likely fuels his activities. We also saw Plumeria, the maternal figure of Team Skull and the one in charge of the Grunt Force. Hopefully, we'll see more about these opposing forces in later trailers. And that is today's big gaming news. Make sure to subscribe to us and follow us on Twitter to stay up to date on the top gaming news each and every day. We'll be back tomorrow for another Daily Glitch.